All right, happy Monday, you guys. This week we're going to talk about the letter of the week, X. So to draw the letter X, you're going to draw a diagonal line like this, kind of like how we started our letter V. But for the X, instead of pointing and meeting in the corner, it's going to cross like this. So this is an uppercase X, and the lowercase x is the same thing, but a tiny version, just like this. So uppercase X, lowercase x. You're going to want to start from up here, straight diagonal line like this, and then over here, diagonal line like this. And the same thing for the lowercase x. So there's not a ton of words that start with the letter X, but let's talk about some letters that either start with the letter X or have the letter X in them. So this first one is called a xylophone, and this is an instrument. It plays music. So that is spelled, it's a really silly spelling, you guys. X, Y, L, O, P, H, O, N, E. Xylophone. All right, our next word is X-ray. Do you guys know what an X-ray is? An X-ray is what happens if you go sometimes to the doctor or the hospital and you have a broken bone. They can use an X-ray to look at your broken bone. So this is kind of a silly spelling too. It's just the letter X, like this, and then a dash, which is like a little line, looks like this, and then R, A, Y. X-ray. All right. Our next word isn't a word that starts with an X, but it ends in an X. It's the word box. B-O-X. So we're going to write that. B-O-X. Box. And that ends in an X. Our next one also ends in an X. This is a fox. F-O-X. So we'll write that up here. F-O-X. There we go. And our last one is an ox, which is also an animal, and that's just O-X. So that's like this. O-X. There you go. So you guys should all practice writing your letter X, big X's and little X's. You can practice writing words, xylophone, X-ray, and words that have X in it, box, fox, ox. I wonder if you guys can go around your house, like a scavenger hunt, and look for things that have the letter X in them. Like maybe you can find a box in your house. Or maybe your parents have a xylophone somewhere in the house. What you guys can also do is you can take a book. So I have a book right here. And you can look through the book with your magic finger and search the whole book to look for the letter X. Remember that X is kind of a tricky one. There's not a lot of words that start with the letter X, but there's a lot of words that have X in it. So every time you see the letter X in the book, you can write it down on a piece of paper. You can practice writing it. If you see a big X, you can make a big X. If you see a little X, you can make a little X.